welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute. I have been awful about posting and uploading videos, and I highly apologize. I decided that I was going to pick up my cake and cookie business here, and so I have been so busy doing cake and cookie orders, which has been so good. But yes, it has definitely taken up a ton of my time. So, like I said, I do apologize. I haven't been as, present on this channel, but I still love it as much as I did before. So, I don't want you guys to think that I have forgotten about you. Plus, I've gotten a bunch of new subscribers, which is so cool. Thank you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I am going to make my favorite dinner. It's a Parmesan crusted chicken dinner. So it's pretty much like Parmesan, or oh, what is it called? Usually you get it at Olive Garden and they put pasta and stuff on it. Parmesan chicken? I think that's what it's called. God, guys, it's been so long. I don't even know what things are called anymore. But I'm going to show you guys that recipe. I'm not using any noodles or anything. We're just doing chicken with a batter, egg wash, and some veggies. So let me go ahead and show you guys how I make this yummy Parmesan chicken for dinner. Okay guys, excuse my mess back here on my kitchen island. I'm doing some Easter DIY crafting from the dollar store. So don't mind that. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am a hot mess. This is a quick video that I decided that I wanted to show you guys because this is one of my absolute favorite meals. And I really want to get a video up for you guys because I've been awful, absolutely awful, and I've been so bad about it, and I apologize. So, I'm going to try and explain this as best as I can. So it's just going to be me, my husband, and our two girls. Our girls are 5 and 2, so they don't really eat a whole lot anyways. They usually share half of a chicken breast when I make this dinner. So this portion part is going to be completely up to you and what you decide. But I'm going to use 3 medium to large boneless, skinless chicken breasts because that's what I have thought out. I might even actually just do 2 and save 1 for a bacon wrapped chicken tomorrow for lunch. I'm not sure yet. But you're gonna want 2 eggs, ½ a cup to 1 cup of heavy cream. It just depends on how big your chicken is. For the crust, you're gonna want shredded Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese, almond flour, and seasonings, which I usually use. Let's see here. I use onion. Hopefully, I don't know. That's onion. I use onion a lot. Garlic. Sorry, I can't get it. Pepper, and paprika. I told you guys we're a hot mess here. It's okay though. I hope you guys like it. I like to do kind of a little bit more laid back videos. Anyways, and you're gonna want a veggie with this. So my personal favorite lately has been Brussels sprouts. So good. I don't know why, but I love them, and I buy the frozen ones. That way I can just pull them out, throw them in the oven, and they melt and cook just fine. And asparagus. I'm not a huge fan of asparagus, but my husband likes asparagus, and I bought this whole bundle, so we're gonna use some of it, that way it doesn't go bad. So, to get started, you're gonna want to take your chicken, and you're going to want a cutting board and a very sharp knife. I like that knife. And you're going to slice your chicken breasts in half. This way that they cook a lot faster and you get kind of more chicken out of it. Plus it's a little bit crunchier when they're thinner slices. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead, cut my chicken real quick, and then I will show you guys how to do the egg wash and the almond and Parmesan cheese batter for these. Okay, so now that my chicken is done, I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. It is now ready to go. So I'm going to just get my veggies ready. I got some olive oil and my favorite seasoning. It is Nature's Seasoning. This is my all-time favorite. I grew up using this seasoning, and it just adds so much flavor. So you're going to take your pan and you're just going to add some olive oil to this. Got my Brussels sprouts on here. Gonna take some of our asparagus. And we're gonna go ahead and add that on here. Hopefully it fits. I grabbed a small pan because I didn't want to like dirty up a bunch of dishes. So let's just do it this way. There we go. And I am just going to take this nature seasoning and sprinkle it right on top of all of this yumminess, because you're going to take this out like halfway through and you're going to end up like stirring it up anyways. And then I'm going to take some Parmesan cheese and sprinkle that on top of the asparagus. And you're just going to put this in the oven. I would say 20 to 25 minutes, but all ovens are different, so I would just keep an eye on it. It also depends on your taste. I like my Brussels sprouts a little bit crunchy, so they take a little bit longer, especially because they're kind of coming from frozen. So yeah, just also depends on your asparagus. I know we kind of like our asparagus a little bit crunchier. So 20 to 25 minutes to start, and then I will show you guys about the chicken. Okay guys, so now on to the chicken. I have my air fryer out over here, and I'm going to go ahead and make the egg wash batter for the chicken here. So I'm going to take half a cup of heavy whipping cream, 2 eggs, and then I just take the garlic salt, the paprika, and the onion and pepper. And I like to season this too because it just makes sure that your flavors get onto your chicken and they stay there instead of getting like washed off or anything like that. So when you double up on your seasonings, you're likely to have a little bit more of like a flavorful chicken. So I just like to add all the same seasonings into here that I would into my dry mixture as well. And then give that a quick stir. Okay, now off to the off to your dry ingredients. You're going to want 1 cup of almond flour. I'm using half a cup, which is why I did 2 in there. But 1 cup of almond flour. Probably like an 1/8 cup of Parmesan, of the shredded Parmesan cheese. And then this is going to be like totally optional and up to your taste. You're pretty much just going to eyeball the grated Parmesan cheese. I just like adding it. It kind of adds like a little bit of extra like texture and breading. Helps it combine a little bit better. And then again, you're going to add the pepper. Paprika. Gross. Garlic salt. And the onion salt. You can also add an Italian seasoning into this, or you can also add like the garlic salt mix. This one has like parsley and stuff in it. But I have found, although I like this, I have found like the flavor is not as strong using just this as if you were to use both of these on their own, but combined together. So we're just going to give that a quick shake. Kind of just make sure all of that is combined. I might grab a spoon. So just make sure your chicken is, just make sure your breading is well combined. And then all you're going to do is take your chicken breast, you're going to dip it into your egg wash and heavy cream mixture. Make sure it's nicely coated. Let it drip off a little bit because you don't want it to get too clumpy, and then put it into your dry mixture. And then that's it. So it's nicely coated. I'm actually going to spray the bottom of my air fryer. I've come to find that these do stick a little bit from the cheese melting. So I'm going to see what it does if I spray the bottom of my air fryer a little bit with some like non-stick cooking spray. So I'm just going to use this Great Value extra virgin olive oil cooking spray. And I am coating the bottom of that really well. So then I'm just going to take my chicken and lay it in there. And you're just going to do that with all of your chicken until it's done. I have all of my chicken into my air fryer. This is just two, I would say 1 medium chicken breast for these two and 1 large chicken breast for these two. Cut in half, and it makes 4 slices. So I'm going to go ahead and put those into my air fryer. And you're going to want it at 360 degrees. Sorry guys, I use this thing all the time and I literally just store it away. I'm so bad about it. But you're going to want it at 360 I want to say my air fryer, this mark is 360 degrees. You would think it would be 350, but I'm pretty sure it's 360. And you're going to want to put that on for like 20 minutes. So we have our veggies in here cooking all nicely, and you have your chicken in the air fryer. So once all of that is done, I will come back and show you guys what it all looks like after all of this mess. Also for the topping, I am using Rayo's marinara sauce. This is literally our absolute favorite. Okay, it's my absolute favorite and everybody else just eats it. But I use this for everything. If I make my kids spaghetti, like regular spaghetti, I use this instead of like ragu or anything because they love it so much. It has so much flavor. So I'm going to do that, and then I will come back to show you guys what everything looks like. Super simple. This is your everything left over. So with the 1 cup of almond flour and everything, you could get probably 4 to 5 of those chicken breast fillets out of that. So if you're going to make any more chicken than that, say like 3 medium to large chicken breasts, I would highly recommend doing like 1.5 cups of the almond flour and probably like, I don't know, 1/2 cup of the Parmesan cheese mixture with that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this recipe once it's all said and done. Okay guys, so our chicken is done in the air fryer. It looks really yummy. I'm going to flip you guys around real quick to show you the chicken and the sauce and the veggies and all the things. The veggies are still cooking. I put them from 350 to 375. It's getting kind of late at night because it took us a while to decide what we were gonna have for dinner. But I upped the heat on the veggies, that way they can get done a little bit quicker. So let me sorry guys. Let me go ahead, flip you around and show you guys what we have so far. So here's the air fried chicken. Ooh, doesn't that look so yummy? I'm going to go ahead and leave this in the air fryer to contain some of the heat a little bit. So that's yummy and delicious. You can see it's nice and crispy. And then we got our marinara sauce over here heating up in a saucepan. Nice and bubbly. I actually have it on like high heat right now, but I will turn it to medium heat here in a little bit. And then over here inside the oven, we have our lovely, woo, as hot as you can tell. We have our lovely Brussels sprouts and asparagus cooking. I did take these out and stirred them around. I'm just going to give them a little bit more time at 375 degrees, but then once that is done, I will take them out, plate the chicken, the asparagus, and everything, and show you guys what it all looks like. Okay guys, so dinner is officially done. I have everything all done. I've already plated some of the chicken, but I wanted to show you guys that the olive oil spray that I used worked really well. So if you ever have a problem with like sticking inside of your air fryer, I highly recommend spraying it with a little bit of olive oil because that worked out so well. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. So this is the chicken. I already took out 2 pieces. Normally though, this chicken sticks to the bottom and it's not sticking this time, which is so awesome. Oh! And you guys saw, look at that. It just fell apart because it's baked so well. So, we have all of our chicken baked up nicely. I'm just getting it plated over here. This is my husband's. I gave him the bigger piece. I have the Rayo's marinara sauce just on low heat. And then our veggies are done. And you guys can cook these until you are happy with them. I usually like my Brussels sprouts a little bit crispier than this, but this is totally fine. We're kind of running a little bit late on time. It's already 8:41 here. But this is what everything looks like. So we got the asparagus all done. We got the Brussels sprouts done. I'm just going to add some of this marinara sauce to the top of this chicken. add some grated Parmesan cheese. You can also add some extra shredded Parmesan cheese to the top of this, but we like it just with the regular grated Parmesan cheese. It's fine. And there you guys have it. A really yummy and delicious dinner. You got your protein. You have a good source of veggie here. And it's super easy and so delicious. So good. So, please let me know if you guys try out this recipe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you've tried this and what you guys think of it. And that's going to be all for our video. I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.